What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today we're getting a beautiful build for you. Today we're finally building in the XT view. Phanteks sent this over and said, hey, can you build this? Let us know your thoughts. Is this something you want to see in your inventory here at SenseBuilt? And I was like, all right, let's check it out. So we're going to go all in. We're going with Asus TUF and we're going in with Phanteks. We're starting off with the tried and true best CPU in the market right now for gaming, whether you're in 1080p, whether you're in 1440p, whether you're in 4K. The 1700 XTD is the best value in terms of gaming. Price per buck, price per dollar, price per watt. We've talked about it tons of times. Putting all in the beautiful B650 TUF board coming in from Asus. We've got 32 gigs of 6030 RAM coming in from TEAMGROUP. We've got a 1 terabyte NVMe drive coming in from Kingston. We've got the beautiful 4070 Ti Super OC TUF variant coming in from Asus as well. We've got an 850 watt power supply coming in from Asus in the TUF as well, and we're putting it all in the XT view. We are cooling it today with something a little bit different, something a little bit newer we haven't seen on the channel in a while, which is the beautiful Phanteks Glacier 1 MPH. It's a 360mm AIO, plenty of power to keep this CPU cool in this wonderful layout here. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm over here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to catch us live on it raw like it is right now, as I record and butcher these intros, you can do us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over our Twitch channel. We stream around 10 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon.
Let's get started, guys. Ooh, we got the beautiful. If I could get anything, chat. If I get anything. Hey, Liquid Death. Can we get a SenseBuilt partnership there? All right, so the TUF boards have come a long way. I think those look absolutely great because it's always been this kind of play on like industrial kind of, I don't know, kind of reminds me almost like Gears of War kind of vibe, you know, the aesthetic of the boards. They've come a long way and they look so much better. I really like the new TUF looks. I think they look great. I'm glad they really, I think they really advanced the quality of the aesthetic. So yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice. I mean, the board, the I/O, because you said I have integrated I/O, and the I/O is great integrated. And you can see all the USB. You have 3.2s, 2 Type-C, everything you want. 2.5 gig. BIOS flashback now is built in. You have 2.5 gig LAN, which is really nice to see. So they've come a long way. All right, let's get this opened up. Down the socket. Socket's great. No bent pins. Again, if I was to build a system right now, build a CPU that I'd be gaming on, it would be this CPU here. This is honestly the 14600K. I mean, the amount of workload that I do, amount of necessity for all the cores, the 14600K is one of the best Intel values right now, in my opinion. Unless you're like, you need the most FPS possible, then like, yeah, okay, 14.9, you know. But if you're just looking for really good performance in gaming, the 14.6 does so well. All right, next is gonna be our NVMe drive. Today we have a 1 terabyte KC3000. We talk about this drive all the time here on the channel. It is our staple of a drive. It's our starter on all of our performance systems. It's such a great drive. Again, it competes with the Samsung 990s. And Kingston's warranty is just absolutely exceptional. Every interaction we've had with them for their warranties, if we've only had like 2 or 3 in the 3 years we've been using them, that tells you also how good they are. Thousands of drives, you had maybe like 3 bad ones. It tells you something too. And I think we've only ever had 1 KC fail, and this is one of our highest end drives. And I think it was only because it was like overloaded. Somebody was like using almost like was constant reading and writing to it, and they were like hitting the peak threshold of the drive storage. So once you get to a certain point, the DRAM starts to kind of get, you know, taxed. And they were just taxing that drive as much as possible, like trying to get it to fail. And they made it fail after like 2 years. So that's really impressive. But if you're just a casual gamer, regular content, these drives are like highest end you can really get for the price. One of the highest end drives you can get for the price. So there we go. Make sure we're right on. I like how it's a pass through there. A lot of people put these drives that cover the middle standoff slot on systems that are such a pain, so hard to get to. I hate when they do that. There we go. Down in we go. All right, all in. Let's get this cooler opened up. Phanteks always has really, really, really good manuals. Like, look at that. I love the manuals that Phanteks always gives you when they do stuff. So it tells you all your standoffs, everything right here, what's included. It's really nice to see that in their package contents. So you can see our AM4 standoffs that we're going to be utilizing today. Everything you need here. It's just super, super nice to see. The installation instructions. I really think it's hard to beat. Phanteks has some of the best cases, and some of the best cooling, some of the best fans. Really good power supplies as well. I've always been really impressed with their stuff, so it's really cool. It's really nice instructions they give you there. Now we look for the things we need. We just saw that there. Look at the quality of their brackets too. Like a solid bracket. We need our rad screws, our thermal paste, Need those. All right, here we go. I like how they individually labeled. There goes AMD AM4. That's what we need. I'm gonna take off our factory standoffs. You guys are gonna be looking for the system later on our website. It's gonna be called What a View. It should be going live here later tonight on the website, available for purchase. You can run around $2,100. Let's get our RAM next, chat. All right, down and in. The RAM, our T-Force Delta RGB. There we go. Everything is set up here on the motherboard. Again, the B650 Tough coming in from Asus. 7800X3 down the socket. We've got our standoffs now in place for the Phanteks Glacier 1. We have a 1 terabyte NVMe drive down here in our primary slot 1 drive, and then our primary slot. And we have 6000 CL30 and 32 gigs coming from Team the Delta RGB. We're gonna slide this aside and we're gonna get this XT View out. I don't think we built this on the stream yet. It's very similar to the Zalman that we did the other week. The only thing I really like about this is Phanteks, I think, built this with system integrators in mind, and I'll show you why right now. We got a really good heavy duty Phanteks box that they ship it in, and this is what I really love that they did. They said, hey, let's reinforce high density foam right here as well. So that means we get really high reinforced foam packaging, so when we ship it, it's even more durable. And then we're talking about a case that's not super expensive. This is an $80 case, might I add. It looks great. I mean, there it is, chat. Give you a front close up now. Zoom in on the case. That is the XT View. Great little case here, side glass. Kind of a dual chamber look without being super huge. Also very reminiscent of the Montech Sky 2 as well that we just built recently. But you're getting that Phanteks quality that everybody loves. So, without further ado, start opening this up. Got a built-in RGB controller, I think, into this. I think it does, yeah. It's nice. Cable management is a little bit loose on the back. Should be able to dial that in a little better. See how it does here. Use cables down and in. We're gonna get the motherboard in first before we worry about the cables. Let's go top down. Get this motherboard installed with a beautiful Asus Tough motherboard, B650 Tough board. Right in place, very nice. The only thing I don't like is the fan wire right here. But that's minimal, that's minimal. We get this all screwed in now, chat. All in, all right, all our motherboard screws are in. Get you a front close-up now how this case looks with this beautiful board inside. All right, so we have our Type-C in first. There we go. I love these really nice flat, thin cable. It makes it easier to manage in the back. Let's see how the USB 3, it's pretty flat as well, the USB 3.0 header. Love to see that. There we go. Makes it really easy to manage and bend. Very nice. Let's get our front panel connections, our fan headers. One fan header there. This one's longer. Channel fan header there. Perfect. All we have left is our RGB and our HD audio. Great thing about this case is you could still do, you could actually do fans on the bottom as well to bring air up through. You could add RGB fans on the bottom right here. If you want to add even more RGB to this case. Cable management on the back is pretty tight for everything we've already done. We're gonna work on the cable or the power supply next. Get our power supply. Power supply we have is the 850G from Asus. It's their Tough ATX 3.0. One of our favorite power supplies right now. We're utilizing here at SinceBuilt. Great, great, great quality. It's also got the braided cable aesthetic that we like. Get our power cables and our Tough branded accessories into the motherboard box. Cables we need out. We'll need SATA today. A 24-pin main first. Let's get the PCIe, which we do not need. 12-volt high power we will need. CPU 1, CPU 2, a SATA. That's all we need. All these other cables are going to the motherboard box. Start getting hooked up to the power supply. All I have left is our 12-volt high power, which I'm actually going to pass down through right now, just so it's easier for later. For our GPU. Plug this into the power supply, and then we're going to slide this into the power supply basement. Slide this in. Before I get fully committed to the power supply, I'm going to install the rear HD audio. A lot of space in this basement actually for cable management. I didn't realize that until now, and I like that. I do like that. Looking good. Next will be our SATA. I'm going to hook this up really quick before we move on to our 24-pin main. To move this on, we'll move on to the cooler. Get this connected. There we go. Let's move on to the cooler now. Inside this aside. So we're going to get the fans connected. Okay, all right. All right, all in there. Let's work on these cables now, chat. All right, we're gonna spin this around and give you guys a rear cable management view. So you can see the back over here over my shoulder. Adjust this light so you can see it. Okay, here we go. All right. On we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No wires come off that because it has a pump is built in actually up top in the rad. This is really cool to see. So go top net, we're gonna give you that rear cable management view again that we were talking about earlier. You're ready to start running these cables in. It's gonna be a fun one. There we go. All right, it's up and in. Perfect, all right. These screws in, check, give me a second here. All right. Got front close-up now, chat. Actually, a lot of space up here to get around your fingers too, which is really nice. Tall without being overly tall, which is nice to get like connecting, like right now I'm connecting the pump. I actually got my fingers in here, which is really nice. Take the zip in, and we can move on to the pump cover, and then the GPU. After we get the last couple of screws up top. Perfect. All right. I'll give you guys a front close-up again. There's that. There we go. All right, it's time for the GPU, chat. All right, let's get this beautiful card out. 4070 Ti Super today from Asus. Absolutely beautiful card. I love the cards. Asus cards just look so good, especially the Tough. Tough's probably my favorite GPU look. Slots are out. So here to put this card in, chat. Here we go. Get the thunkage. This 4070 Ti. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice little thunk there. You get a nice little GPU support bracket right there. It's the only thing I'd probably recommend with this one. All right, let me clean up our station here. Let's get ready to boot up this beautiful PC.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.